MotoCAP is a motorcycle clothing assessment program designed to give riders independent information on protective gear. It is a government-funded program and is independent of manufacturers. The program covertly buys motorcycle gear from stores in Australia and New Zealand. A second garment is purchased online to provide a wider batch for testing. On arrival at the Deakin University Test Laboratory, garments are entered into the database and photographed for report and website images. Wet weather garments are tested for their ability to keep a rider dry when riding in wet conditions. Each item of gear is inspected and worn by a male or female rider to assess that it is fit for purpose. The size, coverage, and movement of impact protectors is recorded. Test samples are cut from the appropriate positions and materials within the garment. Impact protectors, often called armour, are important to protect a rider when they first hit a road. Impact protectors are tested by dropping a 5 kg steel anvil from 1 metre onto the impact protector. The amount of force transmitted through the impact protector is measured. The lower the force transmitted, the better the impact protector. The benefit of an impact protector can be seen in this comparison, where the armour protects the chalk from breaking. Once a rider hits the road, gripping force can load fabric and seams to bursting point. Burst strength is measured by inflating a rubber diaphragm under the layers of the garment and seams until the fabric or seam burst. Pressures of up to 2,000 kilopascals can be exerted by the test machine. Good garment construction will be made with seams exceeding 1,000 kilopascals. The same strength of a glove is measured using a tensile method, as the samples are too small to measure in the burst tester. The seam is pulled apart and the force to tear is measured. Wrist restraints are measured by pulling the fastened glove off an artificial wrist using a tensile machine. As a rider moves across the ground, the surface can tear into the fabric. Abrasion resistance is measured using a Cambridge Impact Abrasion Test Machine. The garment materials are assessed by dropping onto a 60 grit sandpaper belt moving at 28 km per hour, and the time to form a hole is measured. The longer the abrasion time, the more protective the material is. On-road testing has shown that the laboratory test gives similar times to a chip seal surface. The protection results are then placed into a formula that calculates the protection score and rating. A garment must be protective. However, it must also be able to breathe to keep a rider comfortable, especially on hot days. The thermal resistance and moisture vapour resistance are measured using a thermal sweating hot plate. The results are then converted into a breathability score and rating. MotoCAP testing is conducted following the test protocol published on the MotoCAP website under Reports. All test results are published on the MotoCAP website. The simplest way to use the site is with the safety and breathability star ratings. Clicking on an individual garment will bring up its test scores for each of the safety and breathability measurements. A complete test report is available, giving all the test results measured. Use MotoCAP to choose the right gear for your ride.